want to make a video to encourage you to sort of be realistic. I want you to consider worst case scenarios and realize that that is what they are pushing for. So whatever you hope they won't do, they're probably going to do it if we let them. They are dismantling Social Security. I don't remember the exact number. I think it's 27 million people depend on Social Security. People who are elderly and retired or disabled depend on Social Security to literally to live. They have already cut it basically in half, closed 47 offices, making it impossible to get in touch with people. They are declaring people dead, so they just cease to exist. Their Social Security numbers won't work. They're doing all kinds of shit. So I think it's very safe to assume that Social Security is going to go away. You can't count on it anymore. If you have savings at all, if you're a retired or elderly person and you have any kind of savings, you need to talk to your financial planner and talk with them about reverse engineering those savings to pay you out the same amount per month that you were getting from Social Security, so you can continue to live. That's what we're going to have to do for my mother, who's 79 and has dementia and AFib and a bunch of other issues. I also want to talk to the able-bodied younger generations in this country and say that these people are stealing money from your parents and your grandparents. That's what it is. It's theft. Our parents and grandparents paid into these systems their entire lives. And the deal was, you pay into it your whole life. When you retire, you get it back. You can live on it until you die. That was the whole agreement. They are stealing it. Don't call it anything else. It's theft. And so I want them to know that if you steal from my mother, I'm gonna see it prudent to defend my mother. Just like if you stole $3,800 out of her house or out of her car or out of her yard, if you're taking $40,000 a year away from her, I'm gonna need to defend her. And so should every other able-bodied American. You should defend your parents and grandparents. So that's the way I want you to think about this. They are snatching people off the street with their faces covered, snatching people off the street without any arrest warrants or any other paperwork, and disappearing them to death camps. And that's what the place is in El Salvador. It's a death camp. The dictator of El Salvador has bragged no one ever leaves. It's a death camp. It's a concentration camp. They aren't following any laws. They don't intend to. And if you want to know what happens next, then look into Project 2025. I'm not suggesting that you read the entire thing. It's 900 and something pages, but why don't you go watch 5 videos that summarize it? Because they're following it word for word. That's the playbook, and they are following it, and they're going to continue to follow it. And part of Project 2025 is taking guns away from citizens, starting with the ones that oppose them, people like me, and probably you. So I want to encourage you to buy as many as you think you need and buy all the ammunition that you think you need. I don't want to say that. I'm not a gun nut. I know how to shoot one really fucking well, but I'm not a gun nut. And I'm sure you're not either. And I'm not a weirdo, and I'm not a doomsday prepper. I'm a fucking realist who pays attention. And if you're still living in the fairy tale that you think we're just going to vote these people out in the midterms, wake the fuck up, because no, we're not. They either won't allow midterms to happen, or they will make sure that they're not fair or accurate. That is the reality. So this is what I want you to do from home. I want you to bombard your congresspeople's offices. I don't want you to call or email or send a letter. I want you to fucking go there. And I'm going to put in the description of the video 3 websites that will help you find those offices. I'm talking about offices in their districts, offices in state capitals. It doesn't matter if they're there. Please don't give me excuses and naysaying and reasons you can't do it. And my congressman's good, and I don't give a shit. You need to go there, and you need to be really fucking assertive and really pissed off. That's what you need to do. I don't want to hear all the reasons you can't do it. I know it's Good Friday. Fighting fascism is not convenient. If you're sure the office is going to be closed, go on Thursday. Go on Monday. Go next Tuesday. It doesn't matter. We need to bombard their offices all day, every day. And don't just go by yourself. Ask 10 of your closest friends. Okay? Take a big crowd with you. Tell other people to take 10 people with them. And you go and you're peaceful and you're lawful, but you're fucking pissed off and you're assertive and you're incessant. Okay? Next, I need you, anyone watching this, I need you to contact all the political groups in your area, whether it's 5051 or Indivisible or your local Democratic Facebook group, whatever it is. You need to insist that you and your group begin to plan veterans town halls. These town halls are great. It's wonderful people are doing town halls. Do one that's specifically focused on veterans. Invite veterans, invite them to speak, and invite them to attend. This was already important. This should have been happening throughout this entire presidency. But it needs to happen now because these people need to get together also so that they can connect and network and plan. They need to plan. Because it really looks an awfully lot like there are no leaders. There is nobody in progressive or moderate or centrist or pro-democracy politics that is stepping up to do literally jack shit. So it is on the citizens, and we need to count on our ex-military people to organize and plan and talk to each other and network and form groups. There's a lot of things happening. I'm going to give you a lot of other initiatives, but for now, I want everybody in this country to plan to be in Washington, D.C. on June 6th. I know it's far away. If you literally can't afford it, then I'm not talking to you. If you are physically disabled and you can't fly or drive, then I'm not talking to you. If you're just planning not to come because you just think it's real far, fascists are taking over your fucking country. Nazis, literal Nazis, are taking over your country for Vladimir Putin, for the other fascists in the world. That's who they're doing it for. A bunch of fake Christian, racist, misogynist, bigot trash are taking over your country, are toppling the oldest democracy on planet Earth. And I don't want to hear that it's too far to drive or fly. If you can be there, you need to fucking be there. The biggest numbers I've heard of, just Googling, is 2.5 to 3 million ever in DC. We need 5 million people in DC. June 6th. We need 5 million people in DC. This is a veteran-centric protest. That means there's going to be a ton of veterans there. That doesn't mean that you can't come. You need to come also. And know that you will be surrounded by and protected by veterans. And in the meantime, all of you veterans need to organize locally and regionally and build networks and talk to each other and make plans. And we need to be in DC June 6th. 5 million people flanked on all sides by veterans. We need to go make our voices heard. You can't stop 5 million people, period. You can't. What are you going to do to 5 million people? Nothing. This is the answer. It's the only answer. Begin now. Bombard. I mean, bombard these Congress people's offices. And you tell them, either you're going to stop this fascist takeover of democracy, or you will be held accountable. You will answer to the people of this country. We will make sure you answer to the people of this fucking country. And you let them know how serious you are. Because that's what's going to happen. If you're going to help these people topple our country, we're going to fucking hold you accountable. All of us. Millions of us. We need to send that message to the media as well. We need to plan these veterans town halls in every city in the United States. And these veterans need to work together and begin to plan. and you need to get your ass to DC on June 6th. No fucking excuses. All right? Thanks, gang.
This is a peaceful town hall. The Democrats have been rioting. They are the party of violence. They are the party that... Go. 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 If you want to sit and listen, you're welcome to listen. Everyone across the aisle.